Today I originally planned to upload something completely different, but I got my Ulta order in, and that came with the, sorry, I just smushed my mic. That came with the 12-piece gift from Ulta, and I thought it would be fun to do a day tonight with the items that they provided. And since I recently started weeding out my collection and trying to go cruelty free, since Ulta's store brand is cruelty free, I thought that would be fun. This is probably starting to sound like a broken record, but excuse the background. I can't really put up my screen right now because I am still in a wheelchair, which is why I am hunched over with my shoulders up a whole lot, and you try to sit up straight more. Day tonight with the 12-piece Ulta gift. I got the blue bag. I think the products are the same. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there's going to be 2 items that were in the bag that you will not see today, or that you'll not see me use. One of them is a sharpener, just because I don't need to use it, and a mascara. I only use one mascara at a time. I only open one at a time, and I already have one open, so I am not opening this one yet. So the bag came with those 2 items: a mirror, a face and eye palette, a tinted eyeshadow primer, a lip primer, a double-ended eyeliner, a brush, which is actually really soft, a matte lip crayon, and a gloss. Okay, so I already have my foundation and eyebrows on and everything. This is what the face palette looks like. It comes with a translucent powder, a highlighter, and a bronzer. The bronzer is just called Warm, and the highlight is Radiant Diamond. So I'm gonna take, let's see, I'm not sure how. Yeah, that bronzer is pretty pigmented. So what I'm going to do is go back and forth from the translucent to the bronzer a couple of times. And I'm kind of pinching my bronzer brush here. Alright, so I've got back and forth from translucent to bronzer. That kind of shears it out just a little bit. And I'm just going to apply across my cheeks. I don't like applying bronzer in the contour areas because it looks really weird on my skin because I'm way too pale for that. So I put bronzer where sun actually hits on my face, like on my cheekbones, on my nose. So I'm going to stick to that today. So just a very light hand with the bronzer for me. I just did my cheekbones, my nose. I just like to sweep it up, kind of like I do with up towards my temples. Just a little bit. It just makes it look a little more cohesive to me. I have the tinted eye primer in Satin Blush, which is a gorgeous color all on its own. And I'm just going to apply that with my finger. I really like this primer. It actually feels like a primer. A lot of times, like tinted eye primers just are really cream shadows. That's the bronzer there. And this is, you can see a little bit of a sheen on it. That's the tinted eye primer. And if I scoot in close and you see some patchiness on my eyelids, that is eczema, not the products. Sorry about that. So for my day look, I'm just going to leave it at that, the tinted eye primer, because I really like the way it looks. It is a really pretty color, and it will be easy to build on top of later. I'm going to take this dual-ended eye pencil. One side is black, one side is plum. I'm going to take the black and tightline my upper lash line. I really think that makes a difference. It's not one of the super waxy pencils. It's not very dry either, but it's not one of the really creamy ones. However, it didn't have any trouble grabbing onto that upper waterline area, so that's really nice. I'm just going to apply some mascara and come right back. Okay, I'm going to use this lip primer. And this is the Color Rich lip gloss in the color Olivia. Color Rush lip gloss in the color Olivia. And And that's really it. That is a realistic version of what I would do on an everyday basis. If I needed to get out of the house quickly, get to work, get to a job, and I just needed something light and fast. So we've got the skin warmed up with the bronzer. As you can see, tapping it back and forth between the translucent powder and the bronzer definitely helped make it more suitable for my skin tone. So it actually does work out pretty well that way. It's not patchy at all. It blended really well. And on the eyes, yeah, you can see. And on the eyes, we have just the tinted eye primer, tight line, and some mascara, and just gloss on the lips. So this is a realistic version of what I would do on a quick get out the door kind of makeup. I know some people will when they do a day to night, they'll use more products just to have more demonstration, but this is what's actually realistic for me. Here's my daytime, and I'll be back and we will transition to night. Alright, so we've got a bit of a change of scenery here because the sun's moved. So yeah, so we're gonna take this daytime look and transition it to night. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take this brush that was included in the bag, which is super soft, by the way. I really like it. And I'm gonna go into that Radiant Diamond shade. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I actually like that quite a bit. The only thing with these gift bags that Ulta does is I wish the palettes that they included were like available for purchase. Or rather, I wish they included palettes that they had that were available for purchase. That highlight is really nice. I like that a lot. So here is the little eyeshadow palette that came. I'm going to use the shade Fearless here. It is, this one's shimmery too. These are the two shimmery colors in here. I'm going to put that all over my lid. I'm using a flat brush. I just got these from ColourPop. That is pretty. It's like a melony color with a champagne gold shimmer. I like that. I'm going to take the gold shade called Sunshine. This one here. It seems like this sunshine color is getting hard pan like immediately. Yeah, it's like pretty much sealed. Like digging my brush in there to try and get. Yeah, I'm not getting anything off. Yeah, so this color's a dud. And I take this neutral color called Say What and a fluffy brush and just fluff that into my crease. Kind of as a transitional color. I'm taking Desire. That's going to go a little bit more precisely into the crease. I'm going to take this caramel-y kind of shade called Buzzword, put that on my lower lash line. And this deeper plum color, I'm going to take along my upper lash line and into the outer corner as well. Alright, I'm going to take the plum shade of this pencil and go along my lower waterline. Now this side doesn't want to stick quite as well as the black did, so I'm kind of just rubbing it in between the lashes. And the light keeps changing in here. Okay, so I just added some mascara to my lower lash line and wiped off the lip gloss. I'm going to go back in with the lip primer. And I'm going to go in with the matte lip crayon in Soiree. Needs more of a satin finish, but whatever. Okay, and this is my transition to night. So we've got a little bit more shading on the eyes, nothing too dramatic. Some highlight going on, and a little bit more bold on the lips. Yeah, so there you go. That's the day to night from the Ulta 12-piece gift. 12-piece gift with purchase. So let's go over these really quickly. I can't say anything about the mascara or the sharpener because I have not used them yet. This bag is pretty cute. I thought it was going to be fabric, but the good thing about the vinyl bags is that you can wipe them clean much easier. Matching mirror, very cute, very good for travel, just like any makeup bag. I have somehow lost a bunch of my makeup bags over time, so I'm glad to get another one because I don't have very many anymore, oddly. I know everyone ends up with tons of these, but whatever. This Ulta blush brush is so soft. I really love it for highlight. Highly recommend. It looks like a travel size, but if they have the equivalent in their normal brushes, do recommend. A tinted eye primer, really nice. It goes on really smooth. It's definitely a primer, not just a cream shadow. Really enjoy it, and it's a really pretty color. The lip primer is fantastic. This is going to be going in my everyday makeup drawer. I'm going to be using it every day. This is perfect. It's exactly what I needed, and I really, can you tell I like this? I really like this. It's not just like a balm. It's definitely very primery. This I definitely enjoy. It makes the lip products go on really nice. The gloss is fine. It's a nice color. I'm not really a gloss person, but I do wear it every now and again. I don't layer gloss though. I always wear it either on its own or just with a lip liner. But it's a really pretty color and it's lightweight. The lip crayon is really pretty. I like the color. It's very comfortable. The double-ended eyeliner. This purple, this plum shade, it's like a very deep plum. The purple is much stiffer than the black side. The black side went on really nicely on the upper waterline. The plum I had a little bit more struggle with, so the black is really nice. So maybe the purple would work better on the lash line. I did not expect to enjoy this. This bronzer is very warm, but going back and forth, like I said, between the translucent and the bronzer, definitely shared it out enough for it to work with my skin tone, and it's kind of like a peachy bronze color on my skin when I do that, and I'm fine with that. I probably won't be using the bronzer a whole lot, but this highlight shade is really nice. It is super highlighty. It's very beigey and neutral, which I love. Now the eyeshadow palette, I just threw away the little spongy thing. The gold, it's dud. This peachy duochrome color, really nice. The mattes blended really well. They're not uber pigmented, but they were super blendable and definitely buildable, which is really good for every day. But yeah, this gold color kind of sealed itself off. It got hard pan almost immediately, but whatever. I don't really use gold that often anyway. You can see how it's reflecting. That's the hard pan. These colors here are beautiful. I love these. This is a nice warm caramel, which is really in right now. And this is a great transition shade here. So yeah, I actually enjoy this. This as a whole makes a great travel makeup look. And other than your face products, this is really all you would need. So yeah, I think this is one of the more cohesive Ulta gifts that I've received, and I really enjoy it. I hope you have enjoyed this as well. And as always, my links to my social media are down below. Please subscribe if you're new here. Leave me a thumbs up and a comment. I will reply. And until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.